Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Monday. I just did a video with Mel that I've just linked up, and I thought I'd answer some questions because I have some fresh questions. I wanted to say hi to y'all. And I will do, we're going to do the prayers for everybody that sent in. I'll try to get that done today. Hold on, I've got to find my, here we go. Okay, so yes, hello. I think closed captions may be fixed because now when I load it on YouTube, they're like amplifying the closed caption thing. So, because I do it every time, but for some reason I get messed up. So it doesn't show. But I want you to know I do it every time because my dad was hard of hearing. So I know how that feels. So we're going to do community, and I want to look, I had some leftover question. Anybody watch the Academy Awards last night? Out of 23, I got 5 wrong, but I didn't see a lot of those letters. A lot of those movies, sorry. I love that woman show. But No Man Land, it was fine, and I guess it's kind of true because that's how people live, but it wasn't my favorite movie, but that's me, so. All right, so there was something really interesting here I wanted to ask. Someone, Kata, said the FBI is investigating the Minneapolis Police Department. Also, they're getting ready to investigate Kentucky, you guys, over our girl, Brianna. Remember Brianna told me justice would be served? Remember that? But she didn't want us to like worry about it, just know. I think they're going to find out some untoward stuff that you can't let the fox oversee the hen house. You just can't do it. So this is what's going to change with the police department. I mean, being a police officer is hard enough. They will pay them more. And I feel they're really going to get higher standards. And you can't go in there and just be mean. You just can't do it. They will filter those out. But see, you had the fox overseeing the hen house. So they got away with a lot because they could. The bad ones. There's really good police officers out there. Anyway, so someone asked about Minneapolis too. There will be changes. I just want you to know. Absolutely guaranteed. My guides are like, yes, yes, yes. Okay. And also, we talked about this with Mel, but Caitlyn Jenner will not win as governor. I think even if there's a recall, I think Gavin Newsom will win because, you know, Caitlyn's a conservative, trans or not, very conservative. And it was Gavin Newsom who was mayor. I remember he was mayor of San Francisco that allowed the first weddings. So there's more people that are for letting the gays do what they want. You know, the society itself is fantastic, so it's good. Okay. Anyway, Caitlyn's not going to make it. You know, in fact, do you remember when Caitlyn, before was the change going on, killed a woman in a car? I feel like that's going to haunt her. So, okay, so you guys were asking about Kim Potter, the police officer that shot that guy, thought it was her taser. I'm going to tell you, and some people can get mad, I honest to God feel, and yes, there's a huge difference. Oscar Grant, that guy pulled out and shot a gun, not the taser. And it's just, people aren't, and this was somebody who trained people. This person had been in the department for some time. But Kim Potter will pay. There's no more getting away with it. Probably that's the news I need to tell you. There's no more getting away with it. Yeah, so Robin wants to know, why did Putin pull his trap? his troops back. He got threatened. He got threatened. I just really feel it might even been the oligarchs who said, you know what, dude, you need to do this or that. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like, because he's very proud, but he's also a bully. Remember how Kim Jong-un was even with Trump, and then Trump fought him back and called him, I don't know, Rocket Man. And then all of a sudden he went down and they were kissing each other's butt. I see that Putin is going to be running. Remember, I've always seen this, running for his life. And I feel like people are like, not just America. He would still be doing this if it was just America. I think others will be there. There's a big flag coming from my disaster predictions that we are in earthquake weather as I speak. I've been sensing earthquakes, sensing them. Somebody had asked how the State of the Union address will go. I feel it'll go fine, but the Republicans are going to go out there and trash them. But that's okay because they're only hurting themselves. All right. The Earth's access, Tammy's asking about the Earth's access. It's actually off kilter now. It's going to cause a lot of weather changes. Mother Earth is screaming out loud. And all this stuff, with us, the pandemic and everything. I mean, this is like Godzilla coming. I used to have bad dreams about Godzilla coming up onto the streets where I lived and breaking down the houses and catching them on fire. That's what I'm feeling. I feel Mother Earth is getting ready to rock and roll. And I don't want you guys to panic. This is my psychic opinion, take it or leave it. But it's it's not like boom overnight. It's gradual. So people who are against the sea can move up. And I just feel I do feel earthquakes. A lot of little ones and a couple of good sized ones, but not Armageddon. Is Princess Latifah of Dubai still alive? She was kidnapped in 2018 and the UN asked for proof of life, but none was given. She was trying to leave. Dubai and her father had his army kidnapped her. She's still alive. She's being watched like a hawk, but she's still alive. They're going to make sure she can't leave. Will she ever be free? Right now, I'm hearing no. No. They've got her. They're going to keep her. And basically, they don't have to answer to any of us. So he's threatened to kill her, his own daughter, but he's not going to do it. Did Michael Jackson and Prince meet in heaven? Michael Jackson and Prince did not meet on the other side. Neither one was straight to heaven kind of energy. Both of them have a lot of work to do within their own life. I think I've read on Prince not too long ago, and I told you there's 7 levels over there, and he's definitely trying to accumulate his own soul energy, because look at the drugs he was doing. I mean, and look at Michael Jackson too. That usually is a very serious sign of not feeling worthy. I mean, when you abuse your body like that, even though everybody else adores you, you don't adore yourself. So, but they're not together now. Oh, yes. Janine said, will the Mueller report be brought out in the open and used for indictments? What have I been saying for years? Hello. What have I been saying for years? Absolutely, yes. The Mueller, something's touching the back of my arm. Holy cow, I could feel that as clear as day. I don't see anything. Absolutely, yes. It's coming out. I've told you guys this. I told you it's not over. I told you that this is part of the collusion thing. This is the thing that's going to make the Form 45 be taken off the books as being, because a traitor. That's what I heard, traitor. Okay. I can't tell you when Orange Crush will be taken up to the task for what he's done, but I can tell you it will happen. It will happen, but probably right during or before the 2022 elections. Will the Oklahoma state lawmakers face consequences for being disrespectful? Statement about Kamala Harris. It's just ugly. No. Remember that guy that said to President Obama, "You lie"? Remember that? And he didn't really suffer any consequences. Consequences aren't going to happen for a couple of years. And by that, I mean, it's okay. I don't know how to explain this to you guys. It's homeostasis. Okay. So what's going to happen is we have to choose our battles well. Name calling is something people are going to do. Okay. The insurrection and things like that, those are the focuses now. But I even see Kamala like, whatever, whatever, like Obama did with the guy that called him a liar. Everybody stopped and looked, but whatever. He's a putz. So I feel name calling will still happen, but as people were tired, let me tell you why the people won't be voting for Republicans. The Republicans won't be voting for Republicans because the ones that Joe Blow in the street, they are going to want the offers, the things that Biden is going to give us. There's another check coming. There's the Green Deal with jobs. When we get more Democrats in there, we can change the cost of living. Not the cost of living, your hourly wage, because I see that happening. You know what's funny? When Amazon, they had that vote to join the union and they said no. I thought that was interesting because I've been a union person. I had belonged to the union. And please forgive, some of you may have had good unions. My ex-husband was a mechanic. They did nothing. They did nothing. The unions that were happening in my day, now back in the day, they were fantastic, but it was almost like it was political. Sometimes they were in the pockets of management. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't sad when I heard they didn't take union. And I almost feel like now Amazon was going to pay people even more. But Amazon, they're being pushed to it. Okay. Okay. Nick Cordero, the Broadway actor who passed from COVID. I think he had amputations and everything. What a beautiful energy for him. He's whole again, by the way. He wants you to know he's whole again. He's standing here. Oh, he loves his wife. Did he have a child too? Because I see him kissing the top of head of a child. He's looking forward to Broadway totally reopening again because he wants to be there. Tell everybody I'm fine. It was a tough death though. But I'm good. I'm whole. I'm at peace. Okay, thank you. He's saying, and they have Broadway over here too. So there's performances. I've been there, you guys. It's weird. I mean, I don't know because we don't really have a physical form, but I've been in this place with this amphitheater that's so huge. I've been the featured speaker in this amphitheater with thousands and thousands and thousands, and the sound system is wonderful, of people in the seats. And I've talked to them. I was wearing a gold laminated dress with like a silver streak down the front. And I've been in this amphitheater, and people, soul energies, will go and listen to concerts. A lot of these famous artists are doing concerts, fantastic music and acting. And he just said they have Broadway too. I didn't realize they did. But thank you, Nick. So he doesn't have to give up his love. He can still perform. Kasaji. Oh God, he's such a beautiful energy. So all this is going to be found out and Jared was part of this. Let me tell you guys, I saw a pitchfork and I saw them like bringing up the dirt. Like there's so much stuff getting ready to come out that some of it's shocking. So yeah, they said Jared is out of Trump's realm right now. He's not part of the in crowd, but he knows he's getting ready to go down. They're going to take him. Somebody asked about Kyle Rittenhouse. Mel and I answered that earlier. Okay, let's see. Kim Potter, I talked about her. Or did I talk about her? Yeah, I did talk about her. And we talked about Putin pulling back from the Ukraine. He did that because somebody was pointing a gun at him. So bigwigs within the nation are saying, dude, no, you're not going to be doing this. So that's what I saw. It's not America either. It's some other nation. Let's see. Okay. Will the public tire of Meghan and Harry and their expensive PR machine shenanigans? What will happen to those two? Harry craves his family. He loves her, but he's not in line for the throne. So he kind of likes the independence that he gets with his wife. She's in control of him, though. I could see that as clear as day. But he misses his family. They might not get along, Meghan and Harry, in a couple of years. This baby's going to come and it's bliss. And then she gets to, like she's not happy. She's always complaining. And I see him just finally saying, I can't do anything to please you. So I just feel like she loves him as long as he's doing for her. That's what I get. She loves him as long as he's doing for her. But I do see him making trips to the UK when the Queen Mother goes, Queen Elizabeth goes. I think he will be there for his father. But remember, the monarchy is limited. Some things are going to change. Okay. Oh, yes, Gail. Gail said, what happened to the missing 20,000 doses of vaccine? Did they get sold to another country? And if so, who got the money, or was it incompetency? No, it was sold. Trump, they sold. They probably sold to Saudi Arabia. It got sold. And a lot of people, wealthy people, were able to buy it. But that's how it is, But yeah, it got sold. So, and then don't forget the polar bears. Oh, poor polar bears. We're shifting, you guys. It can't be helped. Will the polar bears go extinct? No, because I see us taking some species or captivating or ovums or something. We will make sure that we save them, but we can't save them from now because of the shift and because it's warming in places. So yes, they will be living polar bears will go, but we're saving them because we can bring them alive again. But it's not going to be until, like we'll have some polar bears, but they won't be in the North Pole. What happened to my lipstick? So, okay, you guys, so let's see. And then we talked about the Indonesia submarine. There was an implosion. That was fast, but something was wrong. I can hear bells, beep, 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 or something. And they no sooner were running around trying to figure out what was going on, and it happened. And it was sudden and it was fast. Also, someone said, can you read on Israel? 4 times election, 2 years, and no government yet. Because that Netanyahu is cheating. I don't know what he's doing, but he's managing to do something in his favor. He's going down. I've told you guys this before. Sometimes I'm wrong about the time frames. He's going down. Don't worry about it. Okay, so, and also this recount that's going on in Arizona, the minute they started talking about it, I felt like unfortunately they're going to get a result they didn't want. And they can't change it because even though it's the crooks and the thieves that are in there, or they'd say, oh, Trump actually won, and then it's going to go before the courts and they're going to say, oh, no, you're going to have to do it again. I just know it just keeps going. This whole thing isn't going to settle for 2 years, okay? But Biden is king, so to speak. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to head off. I love you all. I'm going to get my list of prayers done, and we'll talk about it, how we're going to do that. I might just list them, you know, so, because there's so many. Okay. Cheers, everyone. Bye.